Hey guys, I'm JanetOnOccasion, and today we're going to carry on with our Miao Ying campaign, and we're basically being a mercenary at the moment, which I'm taking great delight in. It is a lot of fun being a mercenary for all the other factions around Cathay, because that's the thing, they're paying us to buy the settlements back from us, right? Yeah, we're essentially selling settlements to our allies, which is allowing our allies to actually form their provinces properly, which is, you know, they should have their whole provinces. We're fighting for all of Cathay, you know. So this is really cool, but also they're going to really like that we're doing this. We're going to have great relations with them, and it'll make it so much easier to confederate them. You know, we'll be able to probably unite Cathay quicker by giving away most of Cathay. How weird is that? But it makes perfect sense. Like, it'll fit. What better person to lead Cathay than someone who is actually just, like, setting all the wrongs right? You know, it's fantastic. Very cool. So yeah, I'm really enjoying it. I love that that's a dynamic that you can sort of engage in now, because it always felt like it was something that was missing from Total War Warhammer 2 and 1. So, you know, I love it. I think it's really cool. Having a lot of fun. Also, technology. We're still on the first one. Wow. We had a busy turn last turn, huh? Okay, let's get some buildings done. So, Taitsu. Yeah, let's get Taitsu up. Yeah. Because I want to get this to max, so we can get the better units there. Not the best, still just Jade Warriors, but it's good enough for me. Let's also get this cannon emplacements built. Perfect. So cannon emplacements, reinforced areas of the wall that jut out, allowing for permanent artillery emplacement, be they cannon or rocket. Lovely. Also, Hellkeek is on his way to Ningju, which is a problem. Village of the Moon. Oh God, love this. It's gorgeous. Gorgeous terrain. So good. So, Tower of Asher is not ready for building yet. It's not ready. Not ready. Also, do I need this in Terracotta Graveyard? I mean, as much as it'd be nice to get some Jade Lancers, I would quite like to build this somewhere that I'm going to get the Longmar paddocks, because I want to get some great Longmar riders. I really do. Also interesting that we now know, thanks to this little diorama, that Longmar sometimes don't have wings. So I don't know if we'll ever get some elite cavalry, you know, rather than flying cavalry. It'd be interesting if we rode on them too. You have some other units. I think it'd be quite cool. It'd be quite interesting to see. Unless this is a runt, or it's too young to have grown wings or something. You know, who can say? I'm sure someone can say, but not me. Not me. So we're due to raid this region for a quest, so I'll try and remember to do that. Luckily, this will remind me. This thing here will remind me. So it's an absolute joy that they have that now. That they actually point to objectives. It's a seriously minor addition that has such wide-reaching consequences. I love it. I know, I've got a crush on this game, okay? And I should probably keep it to myself, but it's just that, so good. Okay, I'm done now. So, we're not going to build. We're not going to build there. Let's end the turn. Faction destroyed. The Rock Skulls. Their skulls weren't hard enough. Been obliterated. Not just killed, obliterated, guys. Obliterated. So we're earning a bit of cash now, which is nice. Nangao, let's get some more clay. Kilns. Kilns are large ovens, mostly used by local potters, who bring their merchandise to be baked prior to sale. And you probably don't need to be in that stance anymore. That's nice. We can get some allied recruitment going. Oh, Western Provinces. Oh, you shouldn't have. We can get some Sky Lanterns now. That's really cool. I'm going to save up more allegiance before I bother, but yeah, that's awesome. That's really cool news. So, also, if he's building this building chain, then he's going to let us get, what are they called? Sky Junks at the drop of a hat, because it's only one turn to recruit units from allies. We will be limited in how many we can recruit, because you can only have 4 allied units per army. But honestly, I think at the drop of a hat, getting 4 Sky Junks into an army, I mean, that's pretty great, right? I mean, that's pretty obscenely great. Excuse me. So yeah, really good. to be able to get that. I love the allied recruitment systems. It's especially good when there's actually unique units. Like truly unique units. Things like Skyjuts, you know, that are super unique in their sort of gameplay. I think is really good. Things like a steam tank. Hell, we might be able to get a steam tank if we can win over Karl Franz. Like, that, to me, is awesome. That is really fun that you could get one of those on loan or something. So, let's fight this battle. Do we need to? I feel like we don't need to, but I'm going to anyway. Alright, so... here we are again. This map again. Fair enough. We all know the drill now. So they're pretty injured. So I'm just gonna sit these two together and I'll just Earthblood on top of them for a while the rest of my units do all the work. Put you guys on that side with them, and you guys can be friends. There we go. That'll do. You know what? Actually, let's move them in.
I have defended Cathay for generations.
And you guys,
I will not fail now.
Yeah, please don't fail now. That'll be really annoying. I'm making a lot of money from your killing spree. I mean, you think of another way to describe what we're doing. Oh. Let's heal you. Don't heal them though. They don't deserve it, okay? Heal these two. Good. Okay, good. Actually, that's a point. It's under the same limitations it used to be. Because now that I think about it, so this spell used to only affect, was it 3? It's 3 people, but actually it doesn't seem to specify a limit anymore. I think it does heal everyone in an area, so I think they've retooled healing spells a bit, which is interesting. Yeah, I'm cool with it. I'm cool with it. So these guys should hopefully be able to reach the cavalry if they decide to come in, which is nice. Oh, no, they're not coming. Fine, be like that. Okay, we're gonna move in. Best we can. Actually, these spearmen would be quite useful now. Also, do you want to get in here? Probably. He probably wants to get in here. Probably. So it looks like we are murdering most of their units already, which is a bit disappointing. Kinda was hoping they'd do some heroic charge, because I mean, these guys, Savage Orc Boar Boys, running in, it would have been really cool to see these guys trying to charge into our lines while under fire from... Yes, from Iron Hail Gunners. You don't need to finish my sentences, guys. Okay? I know we're in love. We've been through this. I know, I said it was a crash, okay? It's love. I know the difference. So, let's get Ancestral Warriors over here. Might as well, eh? Might as well. So, Ugak. Oh, Bladub. His name's Bladub. Bladub and Ugak. You have very silly names, you know that, right? That's very silly names. So anyway, that should help. And I bet we can reach with lightning over here. No, I can't. I knew we wouldn't be able to reach quite that far. But I was still going to check. Because we can reach here. That's so far. That's so ridiculously far. And, oh, let's get another one of those in. Boom. Good. Okay, stop. There we go. So one thing that is a bit annoying with this game at times is the, like, if you're trying to draw a line from somewhere, it kind of goes from what you're selecting. So if you're trying to draw a line across here, it'll assume you're trying to do this, and so it just won't let you drag your units out. So it can be a bit weird going up to the edges of things, but not using the edge. But it's the same with any kind of terrain. If you're trying to, like, drag across in an area that, for the most part, isn't an area you can move into, it won't even allow you to draw the line. So it can get a bit confused. It's perfectly fine in land battles, but in battles like this, where there's like a lot of terrain in the way, it has no system of taking its best guess. Did that make any sense? I hope it did. I hope it did. So we did lose our chap eventually, but he did a lot of damage to their lord and to his little bodyguard here, so that's nice. Good stuff. But yeah, these guys charging to a bunch of iron hail gunners would look really cool. Also, there's a cable here. Bit of a dodgy connection there. You see that? Look at that. Bit of a dodgy connection. I'd be concerned. They clearly had to patch this up. You know, I wouldn't trust the pagoda going over that. I wouldn't trust being transported in a pagoda. Did I mean the word pagoda? I mean, that does look like a pagoda, doesn't it? But also like a gondolier. It's very confusing. Anyway, let's heal you up some more. I love, like, ending a battle on more health than when I started. That does feel good. I also love having a Comet Cassandora land on my enemies, but, you know, but somebody has to be really slow. I know, I'm asking a lot. And I missed. It's fine, they didn't get very far anyway. And yeah, I'll just keep shooting them, that's fine. You guys can move up. And, well, we hit them. Those loose formations, very frustrating. Okay, you guys can get stuck in. Celestial Dragon Guard can start moving in. I mean, that heavy armor, I think they'll be fine. Yeah, you can start moving in now. Should we turn to a dragon? No, I'm going to heal our boys. There we go. I love that we can just support our infantry with a character like her. It's great. You really can just make up your mind on the fly how you want to utilize the character. It's really fun. You know, dragon form, go hunting. Or other form, let other people kill everything while you have a cup of tea. It's very nice. Very nice indeed. Okay, guys, they're already dead. Alright, cool. What are you doing, guys? What are you doing? You're not bringing harmony. This is disharmony, okay? You guys just stood around like that. That is definitely disharmony. It's definitely. No two ways about it. I've seen harmony. These guys are practicing harmony. Look at them go. All lined up. All perfectly in a row. And they're green, just like ducks. They've got their ducks in a row. Oh, come here. Alright, we'll just drop the bomb and hope for the best. Alright, I guess that was the best. Alright, go get them. And make sure he can't catch up. With the Tormentor Sword that he's ignored completely. What? Oh, that's unusual. Very unusual. That also was quite unusual, is that they haven't suffered army losses yet. I really thought they would have. Alright, go fight them. More lightning. Brilliant. Also, we damaged this much. A little bit. I'm gonna hover over here and see if this gets damaged by lightning. It does! That's really cool. So hitting those defenses had to break through quicker. So yeah, there's army losses. You can heal up some more. Brilliant. Ah, good stuff. Yeah, pretty cool. Pretty cool. Oh, beautiful. I especially love the like, I don't know what to call these. They look like streamers, you know, in parties, you know. It's a racket up there. If you stood up there, it's just this constant like noise. It's awful. It's the worst. Seriously, it's just awful. Decisive victory. Good stuff. So we defeated Ogak Dribblchin. Bless him. I can't, just from his name, I feel like this probably wasn't a fair fight, and now I feel bad. I think these might have been his carers. Alright, let's, yeah, greenskins have fantastic welfare systems. So, let's occupy, and then we'll sell it. I mean, really, right, there's probably a meta here that I'm missing, which is I could probably have taken it, sacked it, then occupied it, then sell it for the same amount. Because I don't know if the state of the place matters. You know? I actually have no idea if the state of the place matters. Not a clue.
May your ancestors watch over you.
May they, yes. So, Bridge of Heaven. Brilliant. Let's do that. And you can give me some money. Brilliant.
For the dragon.
Yes, I am the dragon. The money is for me. Good.
The storm dragon.
Yes, a bridge of heaven. Which I assume. I don't know. Is this sort of a burial situation? Is this that ritual, like the sort of Viking burials, but not the Viking burials? There are some Asian cultures that do a similar thing, right? I have a feeling. Also, the lakes and I think there's some connection here with the moon dragon and lakes and things. I might just be getting confused with Avatar. I'm sure there's some spiritual connection to this. I'm assuming that this is like a connected to the afterlife somehow. I know it says Bridge of Heaven, but in a more ritualistic sense of people coming here in order to
The storm dragon.
respect the dead, do ceremony, moon dragon stuff. I don't know. I really just want a Warhammer Fantasy roleplay book to come out and explain all the different cities and things. That would be great. I am dying for that. Nothing's been announced yet, though. But, hopefully soon. Hopefully soon. Let's get Skyfire. I want more speed, and the missile strength can't hurt, let's be honest. For my Sky Lanterns and Sky Junks, I think that'd be really nice. Let's do that. Getting Skyfire.
I was born to wield it.
To wield Skyfire. That's a pretty baller thing to say. So I was wrong, guys. There isn't a bridge. It's just some rocks. Just some rocks.
Once I have strategized.
It's gonna take a few turns to get over there, but that's okay.
Tomorrow.
Yeah.
I decree it.
You say tomorrow. It's gonna take you a good few days, but she's trying, and that's what matters. So Hellkeek is on his way.
Not enough warpstone.
But he doesn't have enough Warpstone. Don't feel like that, sir. Valid excuse. He's mostly Skaven slaves, though. By the looks of it. He's got some Night Runners, and he does have a Chieftain here, but, like, I don't think this is too big a threat, honestly. I do really want a Sky Lantern now. So we are losing money now. Well, we're not losing money, but we aren't gaining as much money as we were because I moved that army, which I think is very funny. That's the case. That is what our economy is resting on. Being able to turtle at Turtlegate. And yeah, I'm not seeing really any enemies here, which I'm very confused about. It says there's an invasion on, but is it just that, like, I mean, additional Chaos Reinforcement will arrive while threat remains full. So I think I'm supposed to just come out and kill this guy, but shouldn't there be more spawning? I really don't know. It seems strange. I'm just not seeing many. Not seeing many. But that's okay. We'll figure it out. Oh yeah, we're gonna wait. We're gonna wait. The compass is good to go. So Celestial Lake is full. That is giving us extra income and growth. And Winds of Magic increasing as well, which is nice. But I think we want to go over here. Maybe. I just kind of want this up a bit in case we do get attacked. Although more control, do I need that? Probably not. Although filling this thing up would be quite good. I don't know if that remains active though. Energy reserve must be full in order to perform. Okay. We need that on max for that. Yeah, I'm not sure I can be bothered with that. Celestial Lake does just seem the best position. I mean, we can do this too. Lowers corruption, enemy leadership when in local region, which is fine. But Winds of Magic is steadily decreased, so I don't know. Let's go Great Bastion. Let's do that. I want to mix it up a bit. So, settlement traded. We've given away our settlement. Yeah. That was no accident. Alright, garrison commander not moved. Building upgrade available. This one, you know what? I'm not. We're not earning much money. I'll just do nothing. Let's crack on.
You are deemed worthy of our assistance.
Yong Swan wants a military access pact. Alright then. Why the heck not? Also, I just realised we never raided this province. Alright, do we have Blue Vipers or Oracles of Tzeentch? Alright, I can technically go down there. Now I'm thinking what I'll do is... Oh my god, Hellkeek, buddy. And this guy?
No! Blade
Well, don't blame me. I don't see him being able to attack any of that. These maybe. But if it's mostly slaves, then maybe we're okay. Terracotta Graveyard does need stockades. And I think I'm actually going to get rid of that corral. Because I just realised, technology is great. Oh, actually it's next turn. Okay, we are going to build this turn. So, hang on. That technology is a yang, so we need a yin building. Yeah. So let's do this. Give us extra trade income as well as extra income. And we are earning a fair bit out of trade now, which is rather lovely. More trade goods over there. Also, we can get the Great Embassy at some point. That extra 50% allegiance point gained would be really great. Really, really good. Income for trade faction-wide. Great Embassy's good. I want to get to tier 5. I want a growth building. So next turn, unless this is under attack, we'll have a building slot, so we can build a yin or a yang building there, and then the opposite in the Tower of Asher. Sorry, in Shanyang instead, which I think will be really good. You know, we'll keep harmony. That's what it's all about. That's what I live for. I know, those words are backwards, but that's fine. So yeah, I think Miao Ying is going to have to go south, and I think Yuan Shanfu is going to have to recruit some stuff. Like this guy. Yeah, we're going to recruit a Sky Lantern, because I think it'll be cool. It's really, really it. So come down here, and we'll raid this maybe. We'll maybe raid this place. Again, it's going to take several days. For all I know, our brother is going to take it. Also, Village of the Tiger Men, which is interesting because where it's situated, that would have been. So if we line this up, so north is in front. So right, with this being China, right, down in the bottom left corner would be where the Nanmen were. And they had access to tigers. They had tiger warriors and things. They had, you know, battle tigers. Probably not in history, but certainly in, like, Three Kingdoms canon, you know. Legends purported to them having tigers. Seems unlikely. But hey, maybe they did. Maybe they did.
The great enemy.
So, yeah. I like the reference to tiger men. That's very cool.
Miao Ying.
No, I'm not meowing. Stop asking.
My legion must rest.
Okay. Settlement upgrade. Okay, we're not going to... We do have another building slot here. So actually, I could build something there. And we have no money. It's fine. Okay. Oh, do I recruit something else? I feel like we do want more crossbows as well. Let's get one of those. I was going to do 2, but we can only afford 1. But that gives us a little something extra to conquer stuff over here. So Yuan Shanfu is actually going to take stuff over here.
Nangao's defenses are lowered for you.
Jianhao. Join the war against the Skrinderkin war herd. I can say yes, because I don't think they have a large enough force to really cause me any threats, but it just means if they're in the area, I'll spot them easier. You know, I'll see the big crossed swords and go, oh, quick, I need to deal with that. So as the caravan comes to a halt for the night, a stranger wanders into the ad hoc camp. Stopped by the guards, he begs an audience with the caravan master. His offer is to join the retinue for no pay. There is safety in numbers, but he will help protect the caravan. So, a noble this time. A high elf noble. High elf aristocrats are precise and calculating, and they bring this nature to the battlefield. So, how on earth did we bump into this guy, huh? How on earth did we bump into this guy? Maybe it'll be of some use. The stranger may prove useful should the caravan come under threat, but they have a strange look in their eyes. Harmony is now yin-related. How? It was 1 turn for that to finish, wasn't it? I'm sure that was 1 turn away when I said to build the building. How peculiar. What else happened? What else happened? I have no idea. Well, I'm very baffled now. Because, just to make sure that no one says, oh, is it this? These do not affect yin or yang. So it's not that I destroyed this that tipped it. So, did I just build something without paying attention? I mean, no, because I thought it was the technology only had 1 turn left, but it's clearly had 2. So that's very strange. I don't know how we ended up there. Very peculiar. Wasn't that? That doesn't affect yin or yang. Not recruitment. So yeah, very confusing. Anyway, there are some Skaven kicking about. I can't quite reach you, can I? That's a pity. That is a real pity, because they're going to be tired. I mean,
Celestial ancestors.
it's not that I think you're a fool,
Wind shape.
but I think you're not very clever.
Serve and honor your ancestors.
Yeah? Don't worry about it. One more turn, I get some Jade Warrior crossbowmen, but nah, I'm going to go all in with the Sky Lanterns, because I think they're cool.
I will not tolerate sloth.
You don't have to tolerate any sloth, okay?
To serve me is a
do that.
privilege.
And now, in the mines of Nanyang, let's get a Yang building. Do I want a Yang building? I'm not sure I do. I could go with the one with just money. I like the trade income one more, though. Honestly. I could go with control and casualty replenishment, but I don't really want that. Screw it, we're going to go with the income one. We're going to go for wares market. Let's just put up our income generally. Which isn't what we did there, that's fine. Okay. That's basically all our money gone now. Oh, and that's going to be done next turn, though. So I need to build something in Shanyang as well. So in Shanyang, I need to build the one that does trade. Because we do the opposite. There we go. Next turn, we'll have 3 buildings built, and everything will be great. Probably. Have I miscalculated this? Yes, because we're yin, that's yang, which are balanced, and then we have 2 buildings being built. 1 of each. Good.
Storm Dragon.
Good, good, good. Alright, you go over there. I love that this mission objective is here, because I definitely remember to raid it every time.
Go away.
Oh dear god. Right, so yeah, you just recruit a couple more, and then we'll start hunting down Skaven, or maybe even orcs. I did see them in the underway stance over here.
Council orders.
No, they're not at war. So, yeah, I don't know. These two seem to like each other a lot. The Skaven and the Greenskins. So I guess the Greenskins just went back. That's my guess. Dunno. The orthodoxy dominates. Doesn't really matter. Harmonic balance. As the Dragon Emperor once more directs his great compass to harness the 8 winds, a great wave of yang shall infuse the land, bestowing good fortune and prosperity upon every soul. Growth +5 for all provinces, and some more yang.
The Tome of Fates calls to me, foretelling of a way to elude the Maelstrom and enter the realm of chaos. The dying god will roar again. We must prepare. Muster an army that can withstand the terrors you shall face.
Guys, we're about to face some terrors. So this is the main story. It's finally kicking up a notch. So basically, we have to wait for these events. Well, this is actually warning that the event will be arriving soon. We need to wait for these events to happen anyway, before we can really take action and help Urson, or punt down Urson, or, you know, or I don't know, tell him that Mork is on the phone, something. So, you know, we've got to wait. And that time has happened. At turn 25, so soon. Maybe in the next 5 turns or so.
I stand apart.
Things are going to get pretty exciting. Speaking of
I will
exciting,
make my father
we are going to be tired,
I forbid all hesitation.
but we need to come help it out here. Hopefully this guy will actually attack Hanyu Port, and we'll turn up as reinforcements, and we can have a big old, like, siege defense battle, helping out our allies. It could be quite exciting. I think it'll be fun. So, Harmony is balanced. Both yin and yang are working as one. Fantastic. Also, I love that we did all this. And look at this. Not bad, actually. 48. They'll like us more as this goes on, which is cool. How are you guys on Confederation scale? They will actually join my nation right now. That is insane. That is insane. I'm going to clear this stuff out first, okay? Don't be ridiculous.
Think me fool.
Absolutely mad. Yeah, I do think you're a fool.
Power in the blood.
Oh, I did say I did say a moment ago that I didn't think he was a fool, but I lied. I think he is. I think he is. Also, you can see, corruption is starting to take hold. Mostly chaos, though. Chaos undivided. Let's see if we can identify any Skaven corruption. I can't identify any Skaven corruption. Although, this area, generally... No, there's still quite a lot of Warpstone. It's the Warpstone Desert. I don't know, it seems cleaner. There's still some nonsense here. Do we have any... Okay, we don't actually have any Skaven corruption here anymore. Okay, so yes, this is just the ambient Warpstone. Skaven corruption tends to leave little Warpstone-looking blights, but it's just very difficult to identify here. So, you know. I like to show off the corruption effects. We'll see a lot more of them soon, I'm sure. So, Dragon Gate. Let's build the Feast Hall. Let's build the... Actually, let's... Can you get anything? No, you can't. Okay, Bastion Quarters.
The dragon blood.
Okay, one more turn and that'll go up again. Good. And... Okay, now we've got to choose defensive supplies when under siege, or do you want to lower attrition from chaos? So this is an interesting one, because if we can basically get rid of the corruption outside, we can start sort of sallying out with armies, which I think would be quite fun, at least to turn all these into ruins, because turning up with a bunch of just like a massive air force is canon, basically. That's how they deal with it. Whenever there's settlements outside the walls, you know, where anywhere that marauders are starting to gather, out goes the air force, you know, and blows them up. So it'd be quite fun to do that, but I don't have to deal with all the attrition and things, you know. But I guess defensive supplies makes more sense. I think we do need that. We do need to favour the defense. We can send anything out we like, but if it fails, then we'll still be able to defend without any problems, right? That to me is probably better. Searing Doom. Let's get Searing Doom.
Offspring of dragons.
Yeah, I don't know what to do about these guys. I can attack now.
Plan scheme is
I
discordant.
think we're going to attack.
Cathay needs them
This
dead.
may not be enough, but I think it's mostly Skaven slaves. Oh, it's definitely enough. They're running away. Oh, no worries then. Oh, is it because we're in range of this? Or is that got no garrison because they already blew it up? Yeah, fair enough.
To rule.
You know, I was waiting for him to run away. I didn't realise he was just right on the edge.
Never wrong.
Oh no, he is actually within our influence. He won't be able to run away next turn. That's good news. We won't be able to run either, but it won't matter. We'll just attack him, so... And we also have a caravan guard over here. In Osterwald. Hello. Hello there. Just south of Islev. I'll be at Drakenhof next turn. Also, it actually points to Hellfen. I love they have pins in the map now. I really like that. When the warp showers came, the cursed swamp of Hellfen boiled and churned, spewing forth the rotted corpses buried beside it. In centuries past. Not great, is it? It's not great. Ooh. Fun little sort of moaning winds sound effects. Very cool. Alright, back we go over here. So that's fine. Yeah, you're fine over there. Let's start doing some technology. 10 extra armor for peasant long spearmen. It's going to be very useful because we're always fighting with peasant spearmen. They turn up all over the place. I'm sure all Cathay will benefit. From what? What were you? I don't know. Something. Possibly from the technology, I suppose. That was my sentiment, but it just seemed surprising that they backed me up. I'm starting to get a bit suspicious. I'm sure it's fine. I'm sure they can't really hear me. Or can they? Warhammer 3 is pretty advanced. I'm a bit embarrassed, though, about what I said about it earlier. I was coming on a bit strong. Anyway, let's crack on. And good. He's had no choice but to... oh, no. I was going to say he's had no choice but to attack us because we had him paused in place. Because we were within his area of influence. And if that's the case, then you can't move. Because of how games work. But apparently, he can use the underway to escape. But we intercepted him. So, be nice. Oh, actually, I do kind of want to see if the underway maps have changed. They probably haven't, but I do want to see the lighting in the new maps. Sorry, the new lighting in the old maps. So we're going to fight it. So, for anyone who happens to be new to the franchise, the Skaven here, these rat folk, they have a stance on the campaign map where they can travel underground. So they basically they teleport, basically. But you have the chance to intercept them, which is pretty cool. So this map, I've got to say, this is just like a relit map. But it looks very different. I'm pretty sure this is just a relit map, but it definitely looks very different. I've got to say, in a way, I like it less, actually. In a way, I kind of like it less. I felt like the lighting is far more realistic. But for that reason, I don't think it's as good. I know, it's very picky of me to say so. But in Warhammer 2, where the lighting was like really harsh, it made stuff like Warpstone look amazing. It's like when the only light source was some sickly green thing. Like lightning like that is far less natural. It was just like big chunks of the map were just lit in like insane sort of radioactive green. It was really like fantastical and wild. But I'm sure it'll all get a much more impressive pass once we get, you know, Immortal Empires or whatever the hell the joint map is going to be called. I mean, everyone calls it Immortal Empires, but who's to say that's going to be correct?
They must fall.
I'm sure many people.
Upon our triumph, we shall bask in the
But
dragon's immortal
they've all signed
love.
NDAs, so you know, I'm sure the people developing it know. I'd be so surprised if people at CA hadn't come up with a fun title for it. Though I wouldn't be surprised if they didn't just go with the fan favourite of Immortal Empires. I'd be very surprised. Because, I mean, everyone's expecting it to be called that. It's just a pun on Mortal Empires, which is the combined map of the, you know, the previous two games combined. But still.
Never conquered.
Minds as one. Shenyang sends us.
Alright, so. So we have our balloon, our Sky Lantern, which is fun. I like the Sky Lantern. Looks cool. And the crane gunners in it are pretty cool too. Keep moving. So this does have better yin intensity, doesn't it? I think so. It also has well, it's always flying, so you can't tell it to land. But yeah, Eye of the Dragon. Yeah, it's leadership and spotting area in forests, which is pretty cool.
Peasant horseman. Repositioning.
Alright, you go up and around.
Born of dragons.
And let's get some ancestral warriors over here to fight Snickitch. And so we've got Cloak of Jet, we've got Missile, Mirror, and Storm of Shadows. So we can lower their speed, we can make one of our guys stalk, you know, invisible essentially. Though I'm pretty sure from here they'll be able to see us. But you never know, it is unspottable. No, they're getting us. And they are doing a serious number on us just from slingers that aren't exactly the best things in the world, but it's enough to absolutely knacker this balloon. I mean, we completely outrange them, of course, but... Alright, let's see if Missile Mirror... Nope. Apparently not. You actually cast it on the thing that's going to cast the... Oh, that's silly. I don't like that. And yes, I have seriously not used that spell yet. Because, yeah, apparently, I've heard it only works on magic. And, like, I can't, unless I'm fighting Tzeentch, I can't think of any time where I can reliably estimate that they're going to use a magic missile on me. And I haven't gotten any conflicts with Tzeentch yet on this, in this campaign, so... I know, it's a shame. It's a shame. And evidently this didn't stalk quite well enough, sadly. Oh? Did everything slow down for a second? Okay, that was weird. I felt like everything was still moving in slow motion somehow. I guess not. I guess that was just my imagination. Oh well. Decisive victory. Okay, let's... wow, 33% replenishment. That's insane. Wow. I guess because we wiped out all of them and they just have quite... You know, they have quite high numbers despite being very small. But 33% still feels very big. That's a big number. So, alright. All the casualty replenishment rate then, apparently. Alright, so here we are. Also, Greebit's Bootlicker also use the underway. Orcs have it, Dwarfs have it, Skaven have it. And then a couple other factions have something that basically is the same, but isn't. This disciplined brother is devoted to his order's ways of meditation and chant, so that harmony may be felt across the Dragon Empire.
The majestic defender.
So, let's get Arcane Conduit. Hell yeah. Love it. Also got Earthing, though, you know, it's not as important. I'm looking forward to getting the Wuxing War Campers, for sure. I think that'll be fun. So, the Storm Dragon. Can you murder this boy for me? Or do I ignore him and raid this territory and come back for that guy? Let me just come back for him. I kind of don't mind if we fight him or not. Oh, that's enemy territory. Good. I'm not sure we'll be able to raid on 40%. Do we need 50% or 25% to change stance to raiding? 50%, of course. of course. Should we wipe them out while we're down here, though?
Of the dragon.
You know what? Next turn. We'll get to next turn, and I'll see them in range. I'll just attack it. You just know that's going to happen. We all see it coming. We all see it coming, guys. Alright, let's build up our economy a bit. So let's build that. And, okay, can we get a pair of buildings? We can get a pair of buildings. In fact, we can get a trifecta of buildings, which is actually too many buildings. Turtle Gate, though. Ooh. We might not have the money yet. Let's just build that. And, oh my god, we can reach Hellkeek as well. Alright, go kill Hellkeek.
Not enough
Perfect.
Warpstone.
Perfect. Alright, low casualties. That's fine. I'll just auto-resolve this one. It's going to be basically the same battle again. Although, actually, it would have been a land battle in Cathay. I think I might have wanted to have seen that. Cloak of the Moonwind gives Stalk. That's pretty cool. I would give that to the Sky Lantern, but it doesn't give Sniper. So he would be invisible, but he's got mad range and would just start shooting things. Or else what would be the point of him? So, it's hard to say. It would be quite cool for the Peasant Horsemen. I know it's only Peasant Horsemen, which obviously aren't great. But, then be able to sneak up onto ranged units would be quite nice. So, once again, let's Venerate. Hey, looking good. And we're in allied territory, so we are replenishing, which is nice. Now, let's get Blossom Wind. Or do I need to get Unyielding? I think I need to get Unyielding. I need to make sure these guys perform properly. So, killed some enemies. Got the Cloak of the Moonwind, which I didn't look at the description. Hang on a minute. Events are grayed out. That's weird. So, Cloak of the Moonwind. Its loose folds perfectly mimic the play of moonlight and shadow, and the soft whisper of its lining is as the wind across the paddy field. Well, how about that? Right, now where are we going? I mean, in these mountains, surely, but... Village of the Moon? Might want to take that out too. Let's go there first. So we'll go down here and then up into Skaven territory. Good. Terracotta Graveyard. And Pomei has upgrades to do, but we already have a building that can do those up in Nangao. So I'm not going to bother. But we do have a bit of cash now, so... I am going to... Okay, this is good actually. We can build whatever one of these we aren't going to build the thing of in here. Does that make any sense? I'm thinking no. I'm erring on the side of no. I'm erring on the side of the hell is wrong with you, Janet? Speak English. So, we'll do the yin and the yang of whatever building we actually want to build, and then we can just build the opposing garrison building. We don't really have to think about it, because I don't really care what the garrison is, as long as we get more units in it, which is a given. So, I think we'll go with the trade income one. Because again, I want to trade. Although that's going to take 1 turn to build, and let me guess, this can take 2. Yep. Yep, sure is. Sure is. Okay, stop building. Change my mind. So silly. Alright, let's build that as well. Snake Gate, get some upgrades. Lower upkeep sounds good to me. And you know what? Growth is more important than defensive supplies. Let's build that. Also, I don't know if I mentioned this. I think I probably did, actually, because I'm very excited about it. But the growth buildings, really useful, obviously. Nice big growth, which really helps get the bastions off the ground. But also, the final one, it gives growth to all your other provinces. It's really cool. I really love it. And the replenishment rate is not to be sniffed at when you're constantly under assault. Although they're not really attacking us. I really think we need to hunt this guy down, because I think this meter might have broken. Like, really, just nothing seems to be happening over here. Which, obviously something should be. Because, you know, that's the point. So, again, one thing that I hate to say this, we're at the end of the episode again. And I know that's you know, something I don't want to say, because I don't want to end the episode. But also, I just know that next episode I would have forgotten about this raiding mission again, because it's probably the last one I'm doing tonight. So, yeah, I'm just going to not raid this place, and everyone's dreams will come true. So, that should be fun. You know what? No, I'm not doing it, okay? I'm not doing it. We're ending the turn, and we're going to raid that place. Okay, look, we're going to raid. We're going to raid, okay? Look, raiding. Mission complete. We did it. We did it. We're a good boy. Also, someone stop him. Look at this. Jiao Min. He could have attacked to the orcs. Instead, he ran away. Like, this army would have done great. They've all got high armor. Like, none of these savage dogs have very good armor piercing. And they're all really prone to missile fire. This would have been...
experiment.
It would have been a killing experiment. You're right. Somebody said a killing experiment.
As my siblings would do.
Well, I'll be the judge of that.
Yes. Very well.
He agrees.
Timon allows it.
Uh-huh.
An appealing experiment.
An appealing experiment. That's what he said. Anyway, so the Ice Court, which is Tsarina Katalin, has just absorbed Brotherhood of the Bear, which is one of the other, like, minor Kislev, I want to say provinces, but not really. Clans? I think, is it clan? Is it clan dynamic? I think it's clans. Possibly. Anyway. One of the factions. Let's go with that. So, we did get to Castle Drakenhof, and we got 8 grand. That's really impressive. And we got the von Karstein Blade. The curious host of Castle Drakenhof awards your caravan with a parting gift. The von Karstein Blade, an heirloom of the infamous von Karstein family. It holds unholy power. So, passive ability is Frenzy, which is great so long as your leadership is high, which it always will be if we give this to a hero, right? If we give this to a character who's kicking the crap out of everybody, there's not going to be a time where this isn't brilliant. So this will give regeneration as well, which is awesome. So Frenzy and regeneration. So Frenzy gives +8 melee attack. The sword itself gives +8 melee attack. So we're going to be +16 melee attack so long as our leadership is higher than 50%. We'll also have both weapon damage will be up by 10% and armor piercing damage will be up by 10%. And charge bonus up by 10%. It's kind of nuts, honestly. But we will be weak to fire by 20%, so we'll just have to avoid fire. One big problem with it, though, is it does have vampiric corruption attached, so it will corrupt any settlement, like any province that you're walking around. But actually, +4 vampiric corruption is kind of minor. So I think I'm going to take it. And I think we can do this to Miao Ying.
Miao Ying, favored daughter.
So we may end up swapping this out for something better later. Tormentor Sword is obviously great, and I'm going to miss it. But I like the idea of her doing more damage, honestly. So we'll give the Tormentor Sword to somebody else. It might even be worth giving to the Caravan Master, actually. Maybe we're going to him. We should probably just take this Griffin Lance from him, though. Because he has no cavalry. That was the cool item that we got from... Eringrad. That's the city I'm thinking of, when we went to Eringrad. So, pretty cool stuff, huh? And now, I'm going to end the episode, like I should have done before. So, guys, if you enjoyed this, comment, like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care, guys. Have a good one.